bring an example of a company which Neha and I have seen in Sequoia ecosystem. It is called Wingreens. To what Priya said, connecting with the families, going to the things. So it's a small company which got started. I think we all are beneficial of their beautiful chutneys and all the papads and things which are getting generated. But if you go back, the founder who had already achieved everything in her life and her husband decided to adopt a village outside Gurgaon on the border of Haryana. They said that we want to take 30 women and they will be our first workforce, because who can make better chutneys than women. Again, not unconscious bias. I know my friends, male friends, who are also cooking. I'm also dabbling into it, so not into that. And they made a study on that village before approaching the village. The study clearly shared one simple thing, that the uh, the female mortality rate, or the girl child mortality rate, was higher in certain areas in that. And what could be done in order to take the the situation of the women in that village into a different level. So they said that we will give these many benefits to the village panchayat. So the first package which was coined was for the village panchayat, and it was very clearly said that whether it is wells or whether it is giving minimum technical knowledge on the agricultural side, they will bring it to the village. Then second thing they did, because in that village none of the women can go out without having a full parda, because that was sarpanch, and thankfully in the panchayat one woman panchayat member is important. That was the issue which was raised, that how will they come out of the home without this thing. So female trained drivers and sumers were organized to pick up these women from their doorstep at the home. They were taken to a factory position which was manned all by women, which is like 15 kilometers away, because the machinery which was required to make some of these ingredients was not there in that village. So, first experiment, then second village got associated, third village got associated. Today, there are thousands and thousands of female workers, women workers, which are coming from there. And the recent study said in those villages, they are earning 3x more than the respective male member in that community also. The education rate has gone. Now, schools are getting created in and around those vicinities. And, the impact statement of that particular initiative which got started is so deep. So I think when I step back and I see empowerment, I see all the ingredients which are there, giving financial support, giving upskilling, giving safety measures, creating that holistic work environment, and working with the the patriarchal system, and breaking the the so-called barriers and boundaries which are there, and doing it in a place which, sorry to say, is renowned or infamous for the largest amount of female mortality rates or girl child mortality rates, is something which is being done incredibly well, because it's the toughest standard which can be done.